Anyway, upwards and onwards in our little musical tour of the north. Well, actually downwards and straight south to Enniskillen to meet a relatively new choir formed by Helen Hamill and coincidentally accompanied by Rachel Bingham, who was earlier conducting Oma. It's a choir with a very wide age range and a repertoire to match. It was impossible not to be genuinely impressed with the infectious atmosphere and the love that they have for the choir and for what they do. I must say we had a great night.
We wanted a name that it represented something accessible, and there was a picture we came across. It had on it the greatest gift of all was charity, and it just resonated and it became Caritas. I think the concept at our first event was a fundraiser for cancer in the local community, and that I think that's probably where our niche is. It's to be available and to not be tied down to, as I said, one specific type of music, but to be asked, will you be available for that? Will you do that? We need money for charity. So it's Caritas as in sort of, I suppose, within the community, it's that sort of care, love, charity, that sort of group.
Caritas is extremely important to me at the moment. My daughter is in charge of it. I have 2 grandsons singing in the tenor section and a granddaughter in the sopranos. So I suppose I would have to say I have a vested interest in Caritas. I'm aware that the old farmer, in order to quieten down his young beasts, would often put an old donkey in the field with them. And I think that's basically my role in the choir, the old donkey.
I'm 13 years old and I am Helen's son. I think it's good that there is such an age variation in the group, because not only is it to do with our singing voices and experience and youth, but it's also a good place to make friends, meet new people. I wouldn't really think about my mum conducting me as a family point of view. I really just look up to her as a musical inspiration, because I know she has a wonderful gift.
I've never been in a choir before, and I didn't actually think I was good enough to be in a choir, but I went on the first Friday that she asked me to go, and I've just loved it, absolutely loved it.
My daughter Maeve and I come along on Friday night here. It's a time for us to just spend a wee bit of time together, away from the boys, just ourselves. And Maeve is only 11, so she's the youngest in the choir. And we just enjoy spending a few hours on a Friday night singing.
The very first night was strange after so many years of not singing. The emotion when I came out, I actually cried in the car going home. My husband was so proud of me, And I know my father would have been as well for getting back into the music. And I'm just thinking to myself why I didn't do it, why I didn't go back a few years ago. But I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
So I am a next door neighbour of the Hamill family. I would have known them from a young age, but we would never have been particularly close. But since coming to Caritas, I've found that we've been able to get a lot closer, and now I know where to go if I need a cup of sugar. Through Caritas, there's a wide range of talents and through different instruments within the choir, and Helen has been very good at allowing us to showcase our talents, particularly for me for brass. It's not the normal kind of thing you'd see in a choir concert. And as well as the brass, we also have a trad group, which has been established.
Helen's very good at putting the parts onto MP3 and sending them out, and we sort of learn through that, and she's very technologically aware, so everything's done through a Facebook group and you can download whatever you need to do your own practice at home when it suits.
I'm a radiology registrar in the Royal Hospital. I live in Enniskillen and commute daily. It is difficult trying to fit everything in, and I guess at this stage in my life it's finding time and making time for my music. I also have a young daughter, so life is generally quite hectic.
I'm a learning disability nurse working as a health facilitator in the Western Trust, and I'm married with 3 children. I've been in choirs with Helen before. She was also my music teacher in Mount Lourdes. It was when I went to Mount Lourdes that I actually started to learn Irish as a language, and I actually went to the Gaeltacht up in Ranafast in Donegal for a summer. Helen would have been my music teacher at school and was a massive inspiration to me for scaffolding everything that was supposed to be coming within my now career as a music teacher. Just in terms of Caritas, it is obviously the whole meaning of charity, and I think as a group we have bonded very, very well. From people who didn't know each other to people who are now singing with passion.
I'm an undergraduate music student at the University of Edinburgh, and I'm actually on an intermission of studies at the moment due to ill health. My illness can be quite lonely and debilitating, and I lost the reason why I started music. Watching Helen and seeing how much everybody gets out of the group, it's just kind of rekindled that love of music in me now, and I go home after practice on a Friday and it's just like pure elation. You feel like you could conquer the world, and I couldn't ask for more.
That's Caritas in Enniskillen, founded and conducted by the redoubtable Helen Hamill and accompanied by Rachel Bingham. A new choir, but as the saying goes, watch this space.